If you're seeing this, then it is no coincidence. Here is your cue to plan or consider planning a trip to this beautiful island. Welcome to Mashi Space. I am Omashola Ine-Olalere, aka Mashi, and on this episode, I will be spilling all of the fun and saving tips from our 6 days tropical adventure in the Bahamas. So, if you're dreaming of a tropical escape, you're in the right place. Essentials to pack are comfortable tropical wears, swimsuit, and most importantly, sunscreen, please. We took off from Dallas and touched down Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. They're on Eastern time zone, by the way. As we were landing, I couldn't pass out on capturing the stunning view of the crystal clear waters and lush landscape. Just look at this now. On the way to our resort, I noticed they have both right-hand and left-hand drive vehicles, plus the concrete buildings, which reminded me very much of Nigeria. Honestly, the Bahamas felt like this beautiful mix of the UK, US, and Africa. A local even told us that a good number of the Bahamians have West African roots, especially in Ghana and Nigeria. It makes sense now. We stayed at the Margaritaville Beach Resort, and yes, they gave free margarita at reception. Cheers to that. I am not being paid to say this, but I am 100% recommending this resort to anyone looking for a lit vacation in the Bahamas. Customer service is incredible, friendly staff, and guess what? We got randomly selected for an upgrade to their hotel resident next door called One Particular Harbor by Margaritaville Beach Resort, also known as OPH. Come on! I felt like one lucky babe. This is what the outdoor oasis features: 24/7 pool access, private beach, jacuzzi, and much more. Plus, you get access to both hotels and their amenities. Our room key was wristband style. Let me give you guys a tour of our room, and after I'll show you a quick overview of the Margaritaville Beach Resort and its water park. You guys, as soon as I stepped into our room, I felt right at home. It is spacious, cozy. The kitchenette is fully equipped with all we needed to whip up a delicious meal, from a sink, microwave, dishwasher, mini fridge, and even toasting machine. Plus, there is a handy 2-in-1 washing/drying machine and ironing table. At this point, my mom guilt disappeared. Guys, look at the ocean view from the patio. Oh, breathtaking. It felt like a beautiful dream come true. Wait though, it was a beautiful dream come true. As a child, the Bahamas was a popular place I hear people go to, especially for honeymoon. I had wished same, of course, and as fate would have it, This was hubby and I's first trip together after our babies. Wow, God is good. Anyway, you see those cruise ships over there? Those ones there. They sail back and forth on a schedule. That's also on my bucket list. Well, see the relaxing chairs here to enjoy the view and nature. This other gorgeous view is the beach resort with its water park, and its pool jacuzzi is located on the 4th floor. So in the pool, you can see the ocean and water park. So amazing. The nighttime views were just as breathtaking as the daytime ones. Just look at hubby showing off his swimming skills. I am not a great swimmer, but I am not afraid of water, unlike some people. Yes, all shades intended. Although our resort wasn't all-inclusive, I'll say the resort is reasonably priced. If you're looking to save more on accommodation, consider options like Holiday Inn, Courtyard by Marriott, or check out other budget-friendly options available online. I also discovered another amazing hotel called the British Colonial Hilton, which offers an all-inclusive package, though I am not sure how the rate compares. So, I fell asleep on the patio. Bad idea. Only to wake up with some bug bites. Just look at my whole hand. Heads up, don't nap outside. Or maybe I was just unlucky. Now, let's talk about food. We went to their famous fish fry, which is a row of local restaurants located in that area. One thing to note, as at the time this video was recorded, is that the Bahamas dollars is 1-to-1 with the US dollars, and they accept both cash. Also, unless you can't drive, rent a car. Trust me and learn from our experience. We spent $5 to $10 per person and per ride. Yes, you heard right. They charge cabs per person, and with all the exploring we did, we're easily spending about $100 per day on cabs. We later found out that weekly car rental cost about $200 to $300. We would have saved half or more on transportation with that. Oh, and a bottle of water can cost around $5. We did manage to get some slightly more affordable option for $2.20 in the supermarkets. But let's just say water is a precious commodity in the Bahamas. Yeah, like liquid gold or something. Compared to the US, where you can grab a pack of water for a few bucks. The prices in the Bahamas are roughly 3 to 4 times higher for the bottles and the pack. We checked out Twin Brothers Seafood and Steakhouse, highly recommended by some of the locals we asked. I was excited to try their famous conch, which they described as tender shellfish, and I had it with fries. Meanwhile, hubby got their signature rice and peas dish with fresh snapper. Look at us enjoying our meal. I will rate it 7 over 10. We ordered for one of their snacks that looked like the Nigerian puff-puff, while they call it Osh Puppy. It was good. Tasted very similar, but with fish inside as an interesting twist. You can easily eat a meal with drinks up to $100 or more per person, and that's for nothing fancy. Next day, we decided to ditch the pricey transportation and tour guides to explore the island on foot instead. If you're big on visiting as many historic sites as possible, I'll recommend booking a tour guide. They come with transportation. It takes about 3 hours long and covers a whole lot of places. Or keep an eye out for sales representatives that hang around hotel and resorts. They offer complimentary city tours with free meal in exchange for attending a brief hour-long presentation. We're heading out to the city right now. We want to go to places where tourists go, like the Queen Staircase, Parliament Square. We walked past the straw market and then went in to check out souvenirs we could get for ourselves and the kids. Guys, Nassau is super clean, well organized, very safe. The locals are super accommodating, helpful, and respect tourists. So we got to the Queen Staircase. It has this very beautiful ancient aesthetic and historical inscription on the wall. We did some videos, took pictures, and soaked up the atmosphere despite the scorching heat. Hubby got some refreshing pineapple drink. I love how well put together and inviting it was. He enjoyed it, while I got pure coconut water. We also have it in Nigeria, so I knew what to expect. Some vendors recognized our accent and did well to play us some Nigerian songs so we can chill and have fun, which we did. And that's how we were done with our own city tour. Then headed to join our crew in a fun ATV ride through the town. Our next adventure was at this beach called Cabbage Beach for water sports like jet skiing, parasailing, and or visiting the Pigs Island. Jet ski was $200 per hour and for 2 people. Parasailing was $100 per person for about 10 minutes, and in this Bahamas, cash is their preferred payment for activities. We paid for both jet ski and to visit the Pigs Island, which we were told cost $40 per person to visit the pigs, and we paid them. Hubby loves to jet ski. We did it last together in Miami Beach in 2021. I enjoyed it better then because you only live once. But now, as a mom of 2 babies, I was begging him to slow down, and that ruined his fun. Anyway, we made it to the Pigs Island on jet ski in one piece, thank God, and met other tourists there. We played with the pigs, fed them, took pictures, and see, hubby even carried one like a baby. We found out we were overcharged to see the pigs, but we took it as one of those things you experience as a first-time tourist. Lesson learned: pay directly for the service or product and avoid middlemen, unless you are using a tour guide. Day 4 of our trip, we treated ourselves to a 2-hour sunset boat cruise with dinner and music added to the package. It cost $129 per person, and I'll give the experience an 8 over 10. We sailed until sunset, taking in the gorgeous views and sneaking peeks at the luxurious beach houses owned by some of Hollywood's biggest stars. On the 5th day, we finally stayed put and explored our own resort and the water park. Floating down the lazy river, water slides, pool. The private beach was stunning, with water so clear it sparkled. As a self-care enthusiast, I had booked us a spa date at the resort spa called Send Somewhere Spa. We treated ourselves to a massage, hot steam, with breathtaking views of the water park. In the evening, we dressed up and went to this resort called Bahamas Resort and Casino, which is pure luxury. Take a look at this. Will I call it dancing fire? Anyway, we sipped drinks at the rooftop sky bar located on the 20th floor. It was giving bougie and classy vibes with stunning views. And just like that, we were all packed up en route Dallas. Wish I could have this moment a little longer, but we had to get back to our reality. It was fun while it lasted. Thank you so much for joining me on this island adventure. I hope you find our Bahamian adventure helpful in planning your own trip. The Bahamas is perfect for couples, family, and solo travelers. There is something for everyone. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share with others. Your support keeps this space growing. Until next time, stay tuned for more. Bye!